Alright guys, homestead know-how, life is good. So we're looking at the garden. We had planted some tomato plants. We had Cherokee purples, golden jubilee, we had bell peppers and banana peppers. And well, out of everything after the frost, out of the plants that we planted, we've got one left. Lone Ranger. It's a pepper plant. So we will be replanting some more plants in place of those. But for now, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get the goats out of their pen and let them get some grass, even though for some reason they have grass in there, but they don't like it. So here's Dash. Hey Dash. And we're gonna go in here and get Flash off the fence here. We always keep him on a cable because he likes to get out. Of course, he always tangles himself up somehow. There's Rocket. Rocket, what you doing, Rocket? Rocket, Rocket, Rocket. Alright, so let's get Flash unhung. Yeah, let's see what he's done. He always gets himself hung up. Flash, why you always do that? Alright, Flash, come on. The goats are leash trained. Sometimes they want to be a little difficult, but for the most part, they're pretty good. Come on, Flash. There you go, buddy. There goes Flash. He's ready to get some fresh victuals. Some fresh victuals. Look, there he is. Bam, already. I don't know what it is about the grass in the pen. They don't want to eat it. But we're going to move them up here. Now, if you look along this fence line, while they're in the pen, they'll reach out and they'll eat everything on the edges. Same here. I had them tied up here, and he's ate along the edge. So we're going to tie him back over here onto the chicken pen fence, and we just got a little linear. We just hook him up, okay? Then we're gonna go down here. We got to get some dog food for Rocket. It's a little windy out. Sorry for the wind. And of course, we had a big pile of pine shavings in this wheelbarrow right here. Took them down and dumped them down underneath the pine tree at the compost pile. What's the Rocket doing? What's he doing? Oh, he's excited. He's excited. You want some food, buddy? So we're gonna get Rocket some food. That's a temporary pen for Rocket. We just threw it up one night to kind of separate him from the goats because they like taking a break every now and again. But he usually is in the pen with the goats. So here's where we target shoot. That's our firewood. And of course, this is our chicken tractor we're still working on. I've still got to put some roost and a nesting box because before too long, those chicks in the basement will be ready to go. So we'll be putting them in that. And then here's some plants that we've still got to plant. And we've got some different stuff in here. We got some lavender, some lettuce, some kale, some winter, I think it was winter spearmint, I can't remember. Anyways, there's some different stuff in there. Of course, we did plant some seeds, but I'm gonna roll these things out and just put them in the sun. That way they can get some photosynthesis going on. If I remember correctly from high school biology, that's what that is, plant biology. All right, so let them get some sunlight. We're gonna go back over here, go into the barn. And of course, you know, the other night when it's raining, come in the barn, let's turn the lights on. And got water everywhere. I got to get behind the barn. Back here, I'll show you that. I've got to get behind the barn, clean all this out. I hadn't done much with this, but I need to get in here and clean all this out. Fix the gutter system on it, trim some of these trees off. And this over here is my neighbor's property. We've got to redo this fence line too. So we're going to be redoing that. Stepping on junk here. So our worm farm's doing good. Staying nice and moist. We're getting quite a bit of worms and some gnats too on top of the compost scraps. And of course down here, getting a little bit of worm dropping, worm casting juice there. We use that on the plants in the garden. And over here, this come from it, but this is mainly just water where we had made it real moist in there for the worms, and that's passed through the compost, and we put it in that bucket so we can put it in with, you know, the plantings and stuff that we do this coming Saturday. That'll be good water for them. So we'll go in here. This is basically our feed room, and we store some T-posts and stuff, which I'm going to be cleaning all this out, redoing it. Guys, I've talked about this before. You know, these are water jugs, and yeah, we partake of spring water out of plastic jugs. We do have PEX plumbing in the house, but I'm still not a fan of city water, and I don't have a water system right now. So we cut the jugs and we utilize them until they break down on us, and then we put them in the recycling. So we upcycle and then we recycle. So here's one. This is another one. And we use stuff like this too. These are whip topping bowls, so you know you can use them to carry feed. Tin cans from where we buy our vegetables, sometimes in cans. We don't do a whole lot of canning as of right now. That's something that we're wanting to work on and implement into our homestead lifestyle. This is a duck water that I had made. Wasn't a big fan of this one, but I hung on to it just in case. And this is a small one that we made, size of milk jug lids. And then right here, let's see if I can get this to, can't really see much, but it's a Starlight. Got it from Walmart, old Walmart. So we need to get dog food for Rocket. So, and I put stuff on top of my barrels just in case raccoons get in. This goes up to my barn loft, and usually I put a board over top of it so we're good there, but they can get under the door, so I've got to fix that. So we put stuff on top so they can't just dig in to whatever they want. So let's get Rocket some dog food. Rocket some dog food. Let's see if I got a container here or not. No container in the sports mix dog food. That's what we use for Rocket, and it's a pretty good product. A lot of people use it for hunting dogs. We don't get paid by them. We're not sponsored by them. But obviously when you're doing videos and you're getting feed and stuff, people see what you use. So alright, there's our dog food. Dog. Give a shout out to Jimbo. So guys, I know several people who are visually impaired or legally blind, totally blind, as I am myself legally blind. So I try to get pretty descriptive on some of the videos, and sometimes I forget, but I'm trying to remember to do that, because people who are visually impaired or totally blind, they a lot of times see with their ears or see with their hands. So with that being said, if you're very descriptive in your videos, they can listen to them just as if they was listening to an audiobook or something of that manner. Alright. So now we've opened up a 55-gallon metal drum, took the metal lid off of it. I'm using a Cool Whip bowl, and I'm going to get some layer feed in the Cool Whip bowl. And then I've got another gallon spring water jug that I have cut everything around the top, left the handle, and I'll pour the layer feed in it, and I'll put the bowl back in the box there. Also, let me do a little bit more. Usually it's about a third cup per chicken, a third of a cup per chicken, so probably plenty. Alright, so let's get dog food moved out of the way, put our metal lid back on the barrel, make sure it's sealed. I've got an old wooden box that was here mounted to the wall, and I took it off several years ago, still have it, and it's got a bunch of junk in it. Put it on top of one barrel, put my T-post driver on top of the other. Alright, now I've got my two buckets, or my milk, or my spring water jugs with my feed in it. And we're gonna go up here and feed the animals. That way they're fed. I was gonna do something else. Ooh, I forgot what I was gonna do. Okay, so let's see. Oh, hay. I was gonna get some hay. I need to get some hay. Alright, so we're gonna get some hay. And I still got my hay in the Brute trash can. Once again, not sponsored by them. This happened to be a Brute trash can that I picked up. I used to work for a food service company, and they would go through periodically and change all their trash cans out, and they just threw them away. This trash. I probably had this trash can for 8 years easy, if not longer. And so they've just thrown them away. So I talked to the supervisor at the time, asked him if I could have some of the ones that were thrown away, and he said fine. So I've got them, and we use them. Need something to put hay in. Don't have nothing. Use this rabbit home. Alright guys, so I'm going to walk up here and feed these animals. Let me see if I can do this recording. Alright, here we go. So I've got my upside down rabbit home for a rabbit, and I've got my chicken layer feed, and I've got my dog food. Both of those are in the spring water jugs. And it is a beautiful day, I'm telling you. Get out. Enjoy the outside while it's a beautiful day. A little chilly, but that's all right. It's not raining. There's Rocket again. And like I said, Rocket is our adopted dog. He showed up. And Rocket's going to need some water too. I'll lean over the fence there. Rocket's going to need some water. All right. So we'll give him his food. Hey, Rocket. There's your food, buddy. There he is. He's got food now. I'll just leave this jug here. And we'll go up here to the chicken pen. Guys, on these goats, I just let Flash likes to run off. But if I leave him on a lead, Dash don't go anywhere. Now, we do have to watch out. We have some stray dogs running around. Or they're not really strays, but people don't like keeping their dogs up. And they'll come on your property. So I have to keep my eye out. And then back over there, somewhere back up on top of the mountain, we usually have coyotes run. They've never been on my property. That's not to say they won't ever come on my property. But you can definitely hear them, and there is a lot of them. Coyotes are a big problem. They will sometimes send a single coyote and basically get your dog's attention. And when your dog starts following it or chasing it, whichever it may do, they'll follow it back into the woods, and then the pack of coyotes will attack it and kill it, and that's how they hunt. So, you know, one or two dogs really don't stand a chance against a pack of coyotes. So, all right, so let's go in here to the chicken pen. Oop. No, baby, just hold on 1 second, okay? Alright, so let's go over here and see. Well, that's a no-no until the kids have been out here messing. Alright, so this is the dog bowl. Little dog bowl, and I've got a fiberglass umbrella from Rally's Hamburgers that I got years ago. So we got that. Hey girls. So the girls are over there eating the hens. So what we're gonna do, we're going to put them a little more hay up here in their nesting box, which is, once again, the milk crates. A little more hay. They keep a lot more out of that one. And this will help if you keep your nesting boxes full of hay. They will, you know, your eggs won't be as dirty and they won't be cracked. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave you with that. There's the girls. There's my hens. We're still getting 3 eggs a day. Homestead know-how. Life is good. Hope y'all have a great day. Get out and enjoy this beautiful day, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We hope to see you next time with more informational videos and just things to talk about. Please leave comments, any questions, and we'll try to answer them and get to you as soon as possible. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Have a blessed day.